Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Without further ado, this is Hong Kong's premier Sen choir. They're called Vocabilities, and we are first of all going to sing for you California Dreamin'. Well done, guys. All right, this next one a few of you might know. It's from the popular hip-hop musical Hamilton. Let's do it, guys. We need some mics. Thank you.
To King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but boy, I'm amazed and astonished.
I'm a diamond in the rough, a shiny piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power, speech, unimpeachable.
The plan is to fan this spark into a flame. The man is saying, just to let me sprout the name.
Well done, guys. That was their first concert in ages, because obviously we've not been able to do one for so long. Very proud of that group of young men and women. So, just a few slightly boring things before we get properly started. You've probably noticed that I'm not wearing a mask. I have got permission to do that, so please don't worry. Myself, Sabine, and Mikki all got our government COVID tests, and we got them negative, thankfully. And so we're allowed to not wear masks for the performance, but please do keep yours on, and please don't have anything other than water in here to eat or drink. That would be great. Well done, guys. So get yourself settled. It's exciting, isn't it? It is. Yeah, you're done for now, guys. You've got one more to go. Another thing was, if you need to leave for any reason, or for that matter, come back in again, obviously you can do so, but just please be mindful of what's going on. Wait till the end of a song before you come back in, that kind of thing, just so the singer doesn't get disturbed. And tonight is being live streamed. We all have family back home. We've got Philippines, Australia, UK, South Africa. And so we wanted to be able to share it with our families as well. But if anyone would like to take any photos or videos at any point, you're more than welcome to. Just make sure that there's no flash, and make sure, obviously, that you're not disturbing the person behind you by holding your phone up or whatever. All right, that's the boring stuff. Done. Thank you very much for coming. My first song is from my favorite musical. Everyone who knows me knows my favorite is The Sound of Music. And it's a role that I would really like to do before I'm too old. Hint, hint. Yeah. All right. Ooh, that's not what we want.
Deep in the dark green shadows are voices that urge me to stay. So I pause and I wait and I listen for one more sound, for one more lovely thing that the hills might say. The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So our next performer is Sabine. She's actually a student of mine. I've been teaching her for 4 years now, since she was just 12, and she's come on such a long way in that time. She just got a distinction in her grade 8 singing exam, which is the highest one you can do. Yeah. And this song is from, well, actually one of the songs that she sang for her exam. It's from Into the Woods, and it's the character Little Red Riding Hood. And Little Red at this point has just been eaten by the big bad wolf and then been, what's the word? Saved. And so Little Red Riding Hood, especially in this musical, is really cocky, arrogant, really likes attention, and a bit self-obsessed. So it's a good job Sabine's a good actress, isn't it? Right. Up you get, Sabine. Welcome.
Mother said straight ahead, not to let your be misled. I should have heeded her advice, but he seemed so nice. And he showed me things, many beautiful things that I hadn't thought to explore. They were off my path, so I never had dared. I had been so careful, I never had cared. But he made me feel excited, well excited and scared. When he said, "Come in," with that sickening grin, how could I know what was in store? Once his teeth were bared, then I really got scared, well excited and scared. But he drew me close and he swallowed me down a dark, slimy path where lay secrets that I never want to know. And when everything familiar seemed to disappear forever, at the end of the path was Granny once again. So we wait in the dark until someone sets us free, and we're brought into the light, and we're back at the start. And I know things now, many valuable things that I hadn't known before. Do not put your faith in a cape and a hood. They will not protect you the way that they should. And take extra care with strangers, even flowers have their dangers. And though scary is exciting, nice is different than good. Now I know, don't be scared, Granny is right, just be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not.
Well done. All right, our next performer is coming up. This is Mikki. And Mikki and I have been friends for a few years now, since we met. Since we met doing a musical together in 2018. And shortly after that, we started to live together, and we were flatmates for 3 years until Ashley went and dragged me away. So Mikki and I have always enjoyed singing together, and when I knew I would be organising tonight, I asked him to join us straight away, so thank you.
Thank you very much, Laura. This is very formal.
We are going to sing a song called In His Eyes. It's from the musical Jekyll and Hyde, and it's usually sung by 2 women, and they're both in love with the same man. And so we thought we'd do it, and we're going to make it really serious, yeah?
Very
really serious. Let's do
Yep.
it really seriously. Definitely.
I'm a very serious person. Let's do this. I sit and watch the rain and see my tears run down the window pane.
I sit and watch the sky, and I can hear it breathe a sigh.
I think of him,
How you were,
and when I think of eyes, I see a gentle glow, and that's where I'll be safe, I'll know.
Safe in his arms, close to his heart.
But I don't know quite where to start.
By looking in his eyes, will I see beyond tomorrow?
By looking in his eyes, will I see beyond the sorrow that I feel?
Will his eyes reveal to me promises or lies?
But he can't conceal from me the love in his eyes.
I know their every look, his eyes.
They're like an open book, his eyes. The look that hypnotized me.
If I'm wise, I will walk away and gladly.
But sadly, I'm not wise. It's hard to talk away the memories that you price. Love is worth forgiving for.
Now I realize
Everything worth living for is there in his eyes. Love is worth forgiving for. Now I realize everything worth living for is there in his eyes.
Good evening, everybody! Oh, wait, no, I need this. Wait, what am I doing? So, from one classic to another, this next song is about, when you've got a feeling that something good's about to come, but you just can't put a pin on it. And I think we need exactly that right now, given everything. But here is this musical, from the musical West Side Story, Something's Coming. Hold up. What's happened here? Hold on, guys. Something's about to come. Hold on. And let's do it, Ronald. Could be, who knows? There's something due any day. I will know right away, soon as it shows. It may come cannonballing down from the sky, gleam in its eye, bright as a rose. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block, on a beach, under a tree. I got a feeling there's a miracle due, gonna come true, coming to me. Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good. If I can't wait, something's coming. I don't know what it is, but it is gonna be great. With a click, with a shock, phone will jingle, door will knock, open the latch. Something's coming, don't know when, but it's soon. Catch the moon, one-handed catch. Around the corner, or whistling down the river. Come on, deliver to me. Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good. If I can't wait, come on, something, come on in. Don't be shy, meet a guy, pull up a chair. The air is humming, and something great coming. Who knows? It's only just out of reach, down the block on a beach. Maybe tonight, maybe tonight, maybe tonight, maybe tonight.
Thank you, Mikki. All right, this next song is from the musical Showboat. Some of you may know that Ashley and I recently got engaged. And he really loves it when I sing about other men. So this one is about Bill. I used to dream that I would discover the perfect lover. Someday I knew I'd recognize him if ever he came round my way. I always used to fancy then he'd be one of the godlike kind of men with a giant brain and a noble head, like the heroes bold in the books I read. But along came Bill, who's not the type at all. You'd meet him on the street and never notice him. His form and face, his manly grace are not the kind that you would find in a statue. And I can't explain, it's surely not his brain that makes me thrill. I love him because he's wonderful, because he's just my Bill. He can't play golf or tennis or polo or sing a solo or row. He isn't half as handsome as dozens of men that I know. He isn't tall and straight and slim, and he dresses far worse than Ted or Jim. And I can't explain why he should be just the one man in the world for me. 'Cause he's just my Bill, an ordinary boy. He hasn't got a thing that I can brag about, and yet to be upon his knee, so comfy and roomy, feels natural to me. And I can't explain, it's surely not his brain that makes me thrill. I love him because he's wonderful, because he's just my Bill. Welcoming Sabine back to the stage.
Oh, it's gone down again. No, yeah. Yep. So the next song that I'll be singing is from the musical Sister Act, which is based on the movie starring Whoopi Goldberg. It's actually being performed later on in the year by the Hong Kong Singers with our talented pianist Ronald. The song I'll be singing is sung by the youngest nun in the convent, who feels that she's missed out on a lot of things that she might have done in her life. never quite realized just how much I've missed. And what did I get for hedging each bet? Another regret, and that's all. And all of the wishes unasked for, all of the needs unfed, they're all that remain of the life I never led. And now that you've given me one little taste of it, and now that I know what I know, well, how can I go on ignoring the waste of it? After all of the years that I've clung to my fears, won't you help me let go? Help me let go. I want to be brave. I want to be strong. I want to believe that I'm where I belong. To stand up and say I'm seizing the day, to not just obey, but to choose. And I may not surf, I may not see friends, but I have to know I still have the chance. And maybe I'll make a painful mistake. It's mine though to take or refuse. And all of the doors yet to open, all of the rooms ahead, they're beckoning bright, scary and new. But I'm standing tall and I'm walking through. What's gone may be gone, but I won't go on playing dead. It's time to start living the life I never led.
So this next song is from Guys and Dolls, and the character is similar in some ways to the character that Sabine was just singing about. She's not a nun, but she works for the Salvation Army, and she's not had a huge amount of experiences in life, but she's just been on her first date with a notorious bad boy, and she's got drunk for the first time as well. It's a little bit too drunk. So this is why I'll be acting a little strangely in this song.
Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I just gotta behave. Boy, if I were a lamp, I'd light. Or if I were a banner, I'd wave. Ask me, how do I feel? Little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I'd start popping my springs. Or if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding. Ask me, how do I feel from this chemistry lesson I'm learning? Pal, if I were a and I forget my words, yes, I knew my morale would crack from the wonderful way that you looked. Boy, if I were a duck, I'd quack. Or if I were a goose, I'd be cooked. Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're fondly caressing. Pal, if I were a salad, I know I'd be splashing my dressing. Or if I were a season, I'd surely be spring. Or if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding.
That song is a curse to me. I've been getting the lyrics wrong for about 12, no, maybe 15 years now. But it's a good fun one to do. So thank you, and we're welcoming Mikki back to the stage. Thank you.
Laura, please don't jinx it. That's my Waterloo. Okay. This is probably one of the most heartbreaking songs I'll be singing, so let's tone it a bit down. Do not know why this is still my dream role. I'll be singing Empty Chairs at Empty Tables from the musical Les Miserables. There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Empty chairs at empty tables. Now my friends are dead and gone. Here they talked of revolution. Here it was, they lit a flame. Here they sang about tomorrow, and tomorrow never came. From the table in the corner, they would see a world reborn. And they rose with voices ringing, and I can hear them now, the very words that they had sung became their last communion on that lonely barricade at dawn. Oh, my friends, forgive me that I live and you are gone. There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Phantom faces at the window. Phantom shadows on the floor. Empty chairs at empty tables, where my friends will sing no more. My friends, don't ask me what your sacrifice was for. Empty chairs at empty tables, where my friends will meet no more. And to continue our Les Mis, thank you. Our Les Mis, not medley. I can't call it medley. We'll have one more song from the same musical, and it's about a love triangle. I play Marius, and Sabine here will play. Hold up. Not Eponine. Who?
Cosette.
Thank you, guys. Cosette. And Laura
That's
here
very
will
helpful.
play Zeppelin. This is A Heart Full of Love from the same musical, Les Miserables.
Thing, thing. It won't fit. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, Michael.
A heart full of love, a heart full of song. I'm doing everything all wrong. Oh God, for shame, I do not even know your name. Dear Mademoiselle, won't you say, will you tell?
No fear, no regret.
My name is Marius Pontmercy.
And mine's Cosette.
Cosette, I don't know what to say.
Then make no sound.
I am lost.
I
A
am
heart full of light.
a
Night bright as day. And you must never go away. Cosette, Cosette.
This is a chain we'll never break.
Do I dream?
I'm
A
away.
heart full of
It
love.
was never mine.
A heart full of you. One single look and then I knew.
I knew it too.
These are words you'll never say. Not to me,
From
not
today.
to me, not for me.
Every day
is hard.
For it isn't a dream, not a dream. After all.
Thank you, everybody. That concludes our first act. I am so grateful for everyone for coming out tonight. Thank you so much for buying your tickets. As you'll have seen on all of the information when you signed up, all of the proceeds today go to charity. So everything that we make today goes to MIC, this building, but it's outreach programs, particularly to outreach programs with the homeless. And so we're so grateful that we got so many people to come. If you feel strongly about the cause and you would like to give a little bit more, then you're more than welcome to, and there are some details on some posters on the windows and on the walls over there. So again, thank you very much. Your donation already is enough, but if you feel like you would like to give any more, then please feel free. And if you do, it would be really great if you would just write an evening of song in the reference box, just so they know to send the money to the right place. All right, thank you guys. We're going to have a 10-minute interval, so we'll see you shortly. Thank you. You did.
He did it.
I'm not gay.
You did it. Say sorry.
I never even touched anyone.
Sorry, but
It's fine. What? He's accusing me. He accused me of touching you.
what?
I'm really sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm really
I will.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Vocabilities. Give them a round of applause. So for their final song, these guys are going to sing We Go Together from Greece. And so most of you will know it, and it's obviously a lively, energetic song. We've got some movements at some points, and we would really love for some audience participation at one point. So I'm going to ask you guys to do a Mexican wave for me at one point, right? So I'll turn around, I'll tell you exactly when we're going to do it. We're going to start from this side. We're going to go over to this side. You don't have to stand up if you don't want to, but just give it energy in your arms. Let's get the energy in the arms, okay? So we know what a Mexican wave is, right? We go, right? You can do it at the top as well. So we're going from this side. You're already doing it without me. 1, 2, 3. Woo! There we go. I thought I'd need to train you a little bit, but no, it's fine. All right, super. I'll turn around. I'll tell you when it's your time to shine.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up! Okay, oops. There you go. I am so sorry. This is another sad song. This is the polar opposite. Why? Why is that? Okay, yeah, this is the polar opposite of what you just heard. Like, guys, that was great. Awesome. Good job. Okay, this song is... I'm sure, well, not sure, but you've had a heartbreak here and there once in a while, yeah. But I think the most horrible thing is not losing not love, but like losing love or letting go or ending. It's uncertainty. I think that's the hardest thing. It's like you're in the middle. You're like, I'm not sure. Because sometimes relationships end and it's actually for the better. But the uncertainty, like you're stuck in the middle of a moment. And this song is just about that. This is called Losing My Mind from the musical Follies. The sun comes up, I think about you. The coffee cup, I think about you. I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. The morning ends, I think about you. I talk to friends, I think about you. But do they know it's like I'm losing my mind? All afternoon doing every little chore, the thought of you stays bright. And now I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the lights and think about you. Spend sleepless nights to think about you. You said you love me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind? I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. I love you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. All afternoon doing every little chore, the thought of you stays bright. And now I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the lights and think about you. Spend sleepless nights to think about you. You said you love me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing I'd like to call on back Laura and Sabine.
Can we just recognize Ronald for a moment? Well done, Ronald. Thank you. Sabine and I decided to give ourselves a little bit of a challenge and learnt this really beautiful duet. It's called Flight, and it was made famous by Sutton Foster and Megan McGuinness. Enjoy.
Let me run through a field in the night. Let me lift from the ground till my soul is in flight. Let me sway like the shade of a tree. Let me swirl like a cloud in a storm on the sea. Wish me on my way. Through the dawning day, I wanna flow, wanna rise, wanna spill, wanna grow in a grove on the side of a hill. I don't care if the train runs late, if the checks don't clear, if the house blows down. I'll be off where the weeds run wild, where the seeds fall far from this earthbound town. And I'll start to soar. Watch me rain till I pour. I'll catch a ship, sail me astray, get caught in a wind. I'll just have to obey till I'm flying away. Let me leave behind all the clouds in my mind. I wanna wake without wondering why, finding myself in a burst for the sky. I'll just roll. Let me lose all control. I wanna float like a wish in a well, free as the sound of the sea in a shell. I don't know, but maybe I'm just a fool. I should keep to the ground. I should stay where I'm at. Maybe everyone has hunger like this, and the hunger will pass, but I can't think like that. All I know is somewhere through a clearing, there's a flickering of sunlight on a river long and bright, and I have such a river inside. Let me run through a field in the night. Let me lift from the ground till my soul is in flight. Let me sway like the shade of a tree. Let me swirl like a cloud in a storm on the sea. Wish me on my way. Wish me on my way. Through the dawning day, I wanna flow, wanna rise, wanna spill, wanna grow on the side of a hill. Wanna shift like a wave rolling on, wanna drift from the path I've been traveling upon before I am gone.
song I'll be singing is from the Broadway musical The Prom, which was recently made into a film by Netflix. It's based on a true story of a girl who was not allowed to bring her girlfriend to the prom. I will be singing the character of the girlfriend, who feels that her mother has never truly accepted her for who she is.
The hair has to be perfect, the A's have to be straight. You have to join the debate club on that there's no debate. You'll have Bible camp each summer to keep you pure and clean. Endless rules apply when you're Lisa Green. Trophies have to be first place, ribbons have to be blue. There's always some competition or hoops you're jumping through. Your mom's made sacrifices, so win homecoming queen. 'Cause it's do or die when you're Lisa Green. And you wish there was a world where you were simply free to live. And when people criticized you, you had no more shits to give. And in this other lifetime, when you tell yourself be brave, you won't cave. That's the one thing I truly crave. But your feelings have to be phony, your weight has to be tracked. If you don't like shaking pom-poms, you better learn to act. Just have everything perfected by the time you reach 18. Don't ask how or why when you're Lisa Green. Move all of your strong points and hide things that you lack. 'Cause mom's convinced if you're perfect, your father might come back. You're not yourself, you're not what he wants, you're someone in between. Your whole life's a lie when you're Lisa Green. You're not yourself, you're not what he wants, you're someone in between.
When I was planning the program for tonight, I set a very bad example to my student. Whilst she had her songs planned for months in advance, I kept changing mine, swapping them, changing them over again. Sorry, Ronald. And I was all set until this week when Mikki and I were chatting about it, and he was like, "But Laura, you don't have any sad songs." I was like, "Oh, all right." So this is the one I added in because you need your obligatory sad song. So this is called "When I Look at You," and it's from the Scarlet Pimpernel.
When I look at you, what I always see is the face of someone else who once belonged to me. Still I can hear him laugh, and even though that melody plays on, he's gone. When I look at you, he is standing there. I can almost breathe him in, like summer in the air. Why do you smile his smile? That heaven I'd forgotten eases through in you. If you could look at me once more, with all the love you felt before. I could only dance into the past and find that love we knew. I'd never take my eyes away from you. When I look at you, he is touching changed, and now I don't know who you are. Or could it be that I never really knew you from the start? Did I create a dream? Was he a fantasy? Even a memory is paradise for all the fools like me. Now remembering is all that I can do, because I miss him so. When I look at you,
It did not defeat me. Maybe it didn't. The next song I'll be singing is from the Rodgers and Hammerstein musical Carousel. And at the point in the musical where this song takes place, the two main characters are both in love with each other, but they're reluctant to admit it.
when I worked at the mill, weaving at the loom, I'd gaze absent-minded at the roof. And oftentimes the shuttle would tangle in the thread, and the warp would get mixed with the woof. If I loved you, but somehow I can see just exactly how I'd be if I loved you. Time and again I would try to say all I'd want you to know. If I loved you, words wouldn't come in an easy way. Round in circles I'd go, longing to tell you, but afraid and shy. I'd let my golden chances pass me by. Soon you'd leave me, off you would go in the mist of day, never, never to know how I loved you. If I loved you, if I loved you, time and again I would try to say all I'd want you to know. If I loved you, words wouldn't come in an easy way. Round in circles I'd go, longing to tell you,
I'm not back here to depress you this time. Let's go back 25 years ago. I was back in high school. You know when you're just trying to fit in. You know what? I'm just gonna let this song tell you a story. It's called "Me and Mr. Popularity" from the musical In Pieces. Dad got his ear pierced, he's 49. Unemployment isn't treating him fine. He tries on my clothes as if it'll make him cooler. Mom's still working on some lawyer case. She's never home and I'm forgetting her face. And I'm afraid of what Dad might take up next. Peter booked his next big role, busting tables. He says it's a stretch for him. But me, surprisingly, I'm doing great. Because today, me and Mr. Popularity would be spending more time, you see, 'cause he needs a tutor for computer science. But that was way back then. And we now talk and laugh and maybe a friend. 2 weeks later and things are neat. Sometimes he waves to me on the street, but that's only when there's no one inside. I could take it personally, but we're not hanging, just tutoring, and it's fine. I understand my role. But today he came to me, it was kind and you asked if I wanted to smoke with him some nights, and I said, well, I've never smoked before, but alright. Me and Mr. Popularity would be engaging in illegal activity. Guess he's tired of computer science, so now we're gonna spend a night getting to know a joint and maybe a friend. Such a strange and new sensation, actually having a conversation, feeling anxious and nervous, but he's completely calm. He talks about football and girls, he lives in such a different world, a life he seems to protect. So I nod and I listen and learn, as it suddenly starts to turn things you never expect. See, he's someone of a wreck, and that's something we can connect on. Dad now listens to Lil Wayne. Mom is stressed and going insane, and normally I would care. Peter's out auditioning, out there living the American dream. At least that's what they say. And for me, refreshingly, I'm doing great. I'm appreciating every time I spend, 'cause I never knew back then that me and Mr. Popularity would be spending more time, you see, 'cause he needed a tutor for computer science. So now we're gonna spend and laugh and talk again and again. But really, I think him and me are possibly becoming friends. So, and and for my next song, we'll call Sabine back. This is another classic from the musical. What are we singing?
You'll get it.
Wait,
You'll get it.
I'm getting there. We are singing King and I, a song from King and I. This is called. Are you good?
Yep.
All right. We Kiss in a Shadow.
I knew you'd get there.
Thank you. Eventually, I got there. kiss in a shadow, we hide from the moon. Our meetings are few and over too soon. We speak in a whisper, afraid to be heard. When people are near, we speak not a word. Alone in our secret, together we sigh for one smiling day to be free, to kiss in the sunlight and say to the sky, behold and believe what you see. Behold how my lover loves me.
Everybody, Ronald.
We speak in a whisper, afraid to be heard. When people are near, we speak not a word. Alone in our secrets, together we sigh for one smiling day to be free, to kiss in the sunlight and say to the sky, behold and believe what you see. Behold how my lover loves me. To kiss in the sunlight
And say to the sky,
behold and believe what you see. Behold how my lover loves me.
Well, I told Ronald, I said in those bits, just go for it, and he certainly did, didn't he? Thank you so much, Ronald. Thank you. Ooh, keeps happening. So this next song has been a bit of a personal challenge for me. It's a really fun song to sing though, and it tells the story of a girl who's just moved into a new flat with very poor sound insulation, as I'm sure a lot of us in Hong Kong can relate to.
Just moved in to 14G, so cozy, calm, and peaceful. Heaven for a mouse like me, with quiet by the leaseful. Pets are banned, parties too, and no solicitations. Window seat with garden view, a perfect nook to read a book. I'm lost in my Jane Austen when I hear say it isn't so, not the flat below. From an opera wannabe in 13G, a matinee of some cantata, Wagner's Ring or Traviata. My first night in 14G, I'll put up with Puccini, brew myself a cup of tea, crochet until she's feeny. 8:30, not a peep, except the clock tick-tocking. Now I lay me down to sleep, a comfy bed to rest my head, a stretch, a yawn, I'm almost gone then. Do-wee-bop, do Floyd-up, do shooby-doo-bop-bop, fleet-up, na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, ooh. Now the girl upstairs wakes me unawares, blowing down from 15G, her reveille. She's scatting like her name is Ella. Guess who answers a cappella? Zoot-to-doo Floyd-I, ooh, zoot-to-doo Floyd-I, ooh. I'm not one to raise my voice, make a fuss, or speak my mind, but might I query, would you mind if, could you kindly stop? That felt good. Most unlikely trio, not quite 3-part harmony. All day, all night we're singing. Zoot-to-doo Floyd-I, shoo-ba-doo-bop-bop, floo-ba-doo-boy. Stop. At my fill of peace and quiet, shout out loud, I've changed my diet, all because of 14G. Whew, I did it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tonight.
It has been so enjoyable for us to sing live again. It really is a joy to share that with you. And I just have some thank yous, as always comes at this time of the evening, but it's really important to thank them. So first of all, can we thank Michael in the tech booth? Thank you, Michael. Done an amazing job. Paco was up there as well. Thank you, Paco. And Nick, my good friend and business partner, Nick, has helped tremendously. Thank you so much, Nick. Anne and Stu, Sabine's parents, could not have done this without you, so thank you very much. My lovely Ashley at the back, thank you so much, Ashley. Good bouncer duties, well done. Thank you to all the staff at MIC. This is the building that we're in. They've kindly let us use it, and it is such a pleasure to sing here, as always. I'd also like to thank Angela and Sarah, who have helped me with choir for the last few years, and they just keep on coming and keep on giving, and I appreciate them so much. Thank you, Angela and Sarah. And now on to the performers. Ronald, couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ronald. Sabine, thank you, and well done. First ever concert. That's it. Yeah. First concert as a lead soloist. Pretty good. And thank you to Mikki. What a wonderful performance. Thank you. Thanks so much to all of you. Absolutely, really enjoyed tonight. So thank you to everybody. Yeah.
Last but certainly not least, as part of a student and also a choir member, Ronald, come along. We would really like to thank you for everything you have done. You have been such a great organizer, and we can't thank you enough. So thank you all. Thank you all so much, Pastor. Thank you.
Thank you. If I may, I'd like to do one more song. So, as I mentioned at the beginning, this was live streamed for our families back home. My parents have been to virtually every performance I've ever done, and the last 18 months have been really tricky, missing out on that. So I'm really glad that we could do the live stream. I'm glad we could share it with everyone else's families as well. And this song is a family favorite. It's one of my grandma's favorites, and it's a song about hope and longing. Please join in if you would like to and if you know the words, because I'll probably end up crying in the middle of it. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. I'll keep one.
When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, a wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why? Oh, why can't
Thank you. I guess all the crying comes later tonight. Thank you again so much for your support. We've really enjoyed ourselves. Come on, get up again, you guys. Let's have another bow. Just milk it. Thank you. Well done.